Welcome to this video in my village as the sun's going down. First things first, let's answer a question from the comments. As this is an expat Q&A, I will take comments from the videos and I will answer them. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel, that is newly subscribed from Dan's interview with me over on Vagabond Awake. If you haven't checked out the interview, make sure to do so. It's in the description. As for this video, I wanted to answer a bunch of your questions and give you some updates on life here in Luang, Prabang. Show you a little bit of my neighborhood in the evening as we walk. First things first, let's answer a question from the comments. As this is an expat Q&A, I will take comments from the videos and I will answer them. I think that it will help a lot of people regarding visas, renting here, and life in general. The first question being the Bully Beater 8. I just toured most of Southeast Asia and I didn't make it to Laos. Unfortunately, after seeing your recent videos, especially about the visa process there, it sounds to be much easier there than Thailand from what I hear. Is that correct? I cannot confirm what is going on in Thailand, but I can tell you that the visa process here is extremely easy. A tourist visa on arrival is available for most people. You need to show up with about $45, and maybe a little less, and passport pictures. Then you're golden for 30 days. Some people have been heard to get 60 or 90 days upon arrival. Usually those are Lao Americans that are with their Lao families, speaking Lao. I have not ever received an automatic 60 or 90 days. I've only received 30 days on arrival. And then once you're in the country, you can extend twice. You can extend at the immigration office, or you can do it through an agent. It costs about $35 for that each time. 90 days total. Let's go down to the swimming hole since we're in the neighborhood.
Exiting and re-entering the country will give you a new 90-day tourist visa. There are currently no restrictions on land border crossings, unlike in Thailand where you only get 2 per year.
Next question is from our friend Brian Cole 842. Thanks. So I saw you on Vagabond Awake and was so impressed. Anyway, how does one stay long-term for retirement? I'll be going to Bangkok in May with the intent of using the O non-immigrant visa for retirement. Thanks. Great question. Because a lot of people were misunderstanding when I would explain the long-term visa option here. It is an LA B2 visa. Pretty sure I got the acronym correct here, the term for it. LA B2 visa. It is for people that are non-investors, for those that are not starting a business and are not a spouse of a Lao national. It is your 1-year multiple entry visa option for those that would like to retire, or for those that would like to stay here long-term as a digital nomad, meaning somebody that has work online. Come to the swimming hole. It's extremely simple. You contact an agent, they'll ask for all of your information, including a picture of your passport. They'll issue you a letter. This letter is to be used when you enter the country. Then once you've got that stamp from entering the country with the letter, you give that to the agent. They will then apply for your long-term visa. Some companies will require the money up front. The company that I've recommended in my videos through Barth and his family services, it is around $600. It's less than $600 for the long-term visa, the LAB2 visa, and a stay permit, which you'll need as well. If you'd like to add on a work permit, it's another $100, which I did. So I'm safe to do my online work and do whatever work I need to do here. It's really nice here. It's a little windy. This gentleman is down here is using the water from the Khan River for his gardening up here. If you'd like your comments answered in a future expat Q&A, a future Q&A with me, leave a comment. I'll pick a few for the future one. I'll pick some for our future live streams. Make sure to join the live streams as we explore in real time around Luang Prabang, and I can answer your questions in person, real time, right there. If you know somewhere you'd like me to take you, please let me know. There's so much to share with you. I have a lot of ideas and would love to know what exactly you want to see. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe. Do me a huge favor, if you like the videos, click on my PayPal link, send me a small donation. It really helps the channel and makes it possible for me to make more awesome videos and bring you the most up-to-date information. Thanks, guys. I cannot thank you enough for all of your support. There's a lot more to come. Training, boat racing training. The next comment is from Jimmy the Hobo. So you pay $300 each, or is that the total for your rent per month? Actually, we pay $3,500 for the whole year. So what is that between me and my uncle? $366 a month, $183 each a month. The next comment is from Malen246. I'm new to your channel and I'm really interested in where you live in Laos and where you go to film these videos. I live in Luang Prabang and I go all over the country. Anywhere I have an opportunity, I go. I want to go everywhere. Cover the whole country as much as I can. That's the plan. And the question from Malen246 is there food grown with pesticides and herbicides? And there's also another person or few people that have asked this question. And my answer to that is, I don't know for sure, but most people that are eating their own produce do not use that stuff and are very proud to tell you that they grow organic veggies. When people are growing a large quantity to sell, to make a profit, that's when things like that tend to happen, don't they? I haven't experienced it. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure that something like this has and does happen. But for the most part, I feel very safe because people generally grow a lot of their own veg and sell it locally. And Malen246 asks, how's the temperature and are there places to swim and cool off? It's very hot most of the time. Luang Prabang's much cooler than further south. Up the north here is cooler, and it makes it quite nice. Like for October until the beginning of March, it's really nice. It's still nice at this point. However, we are in the burning season, so the pollution, as many people have asked as well in the comments, is, as you can see, it's kind of gray skies. It's not great. And that is not going to change probably until the second week of May. when the rains come. Along the lines of living here in Luang Prabang, many people have asked, what are the rental costs and what can we plan if we'd like to come stay there short term or long term? In my honest opinion, if you're planning on traveling, if you would like to travel in Western level accommodation, it's going to be much more expensive. It's going to be, let's say, $30, $40 a night if you want that type of hotel. So you'd have to plan on quite a larger accommodation budget, maybe $600, $700. Even then, that's not a lot, is it, for 1 month? And now, if you stay in Lao accommodation, your budget for traveling around Lao for 1 month would go down to around $350. Legitimately, I can easily travel around Lao for $300 a month. So I can confidently say you can do it for $350. And if you want to stay in nice places, $650. Now, if you would like to stay long, that is possible. You have options. You do not have the same options you would have in Thailand, like a condo for $300 and a really nice location with a pool and a gym and all those things. Those are much fewer and far between. If you're talking about just a condo in general, you can find that in the bigger cities, Luang Prabang, Swanakhet, Pak Se, Vientiane. That's gonna run you probably $500 at least for a Western type of place. $500 to $700. Now, if you're looking, what's up, lady? If you're looking for a Lao type of place, as many people find once they live in Southeast Asia, they don't necessarily need the Western amenities, the Western style accommodation that they really enjoyed when they first came here. And I totally understand that. I will make a video comparing both sides, because when I first came to Asia, for a lot of years, I was very enamored with what I could get for so little and living in a very nice place, because I could never afford something like that back home. So I lived in the 22nd floor, the 30-something floor of a high-rise with all the amenities, and I lived in the really nice places, and I spent that money. And then you realize that I much more preferred to live in a smaller village, in a Lao-style home, a local-style home that cost me significantly less. You can find homes, you can find rooms, studios. You can find something for, I've seen even as low as $150, but $150 to $400 or $500, you're going to have an extremely nice Lao-style home here. I'm gonna stop and get some fruit. Some bananas. Yeah, those look good. And I'm gonna get some Asian pears. They got a couple left. Next question is from Mark Fassel. The Lao language seems very close to Thai. You're right, it is very close to Thai. They're in the same family, two major branches of the same family, and share a lot of the same roots, a lot of the same vocabulary. And so it has been said by many that if you are a fluent Thai speaker, you should or could very well come to Laos and live here for 6 months and be fluent in the language. From my experience, that would be true. I am, or was, and am still, a fluent Thai speaker that came to Laos with a conversational level in Laos already, and it took me about that long to feel comfortable with everything here. I'm still learning every day, but that's my 2 cents on the question. 68,000, okay. Let me pay this wonderful lady here. I hope answering you guys' comments and questions was helpful. I'm sure there's a lot more. So please feel free to put in the comments what it is you'd like to know. And the next video, I'll let you know a full breakdown of my costs here and a full breakdown of what I think your cost may be compared to what I used to spend before I lived very much like a local here now. Stay with me. We got much more to come. Ooh, we can study some music here. It's a dark alley, eh? But this is my neighborhood. If you're looking for more videos like this or adventures off the beaten track, click here, or is it here?